here with Dr. Janice Tapper with Innovative Primary Care Family Practice. How are you doing, Dr. Tapper?
I'm fine, Mr. Tapper. Thanks for having me on today. How are you?
I'm good. How is it we have the same name?
Hmm. That's a
This
coincidence.
is my wife, and she has a primary care practice. I am the certified health coach at that practice. Now, I want to ask you one question first, Dr. Tapper. Tell me about metabolic syndrome. Explain what that is and what are the hazards.
Okay, metabolic syndrome is a cluster of factors that puts a person at risk of heart disease and having a stroke. Those clusters are high cholesterol, a high blood pressure, a large abdominal girth. You see people with large abdomen area. It's men, it's usually 40 inches or more, and women 35 inches or more. And you also have diabetes. And we always say they come in threes. You have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes is surely to follow, and vice versa. So that's what metabolic syndrome is. It is a treatable condition by following up with your primary care, getting the proper lab work done, like your cholesterol levels, monitoring your blood sugars, and so forth. Along with the abdominal girth and the metabolic syndrome, people have what we call insulin resistance. And insulin resistance is just your body is just not using the insulin efficiently to keep your blood sugars down and your triglyceride levels down. And that's when people get that large abdominal girth, fat underneath your skin, and it's smothering your organs basically. And that's what puts you at risk of the cardiovascular disease and diabetes and so forth. So it is a dangerous condition. It is reversible, like I said.
So we're talking about belly fat and
yes, that's the large abdominal girth.
and love handles.
Yeah.
Love handles.
Well, it's all the way around. You see people with big stomachs that look like they're pregnant, that's a sign of metabolic syndrome.
Okay, or the inner tube, all these different names for metabolic syndrome.
Yeah, it could be a lot of different names for that.
Okay, so being overweight puts us at risk for those three diseases.
Yes, there's high blood pressure, high blood sugar, high cholesterol, and diabetes. It could lead to diabetes.
Okay, and that's preventable. That's what I want to really make clear to the audience is those things are preventable and they're all weight related. So we can actually control our weight and avoid those things. Many people say, well, you know, it's genetics. It runs in my family. My family had high blood pressure, so I'm going to have high blood pressure. But it is preventable because it is diet related. Is that correct?
Most definitely, and genetics do play a role, but don't own it. Like you said, people say, oh, just because, you know, my mom or my grandmother or so forth have high blood pressure, I'm going to have it too. But controlling your weight, keeping your weight at a healthy level, exercising, you don't have to own that high blood pressure, diabetes, or what have you.
Yeah, there's a saying that genetics loads the gun, but your lifestyle pulls the trigger.
Absolutely.
So you may have a genetic predisposition to a certain illness, but you don't have to have it. You can control it.
That is correct, Mr. Tapper.
Now, Dr. Tapper, I understand that you also had a weight issue and you were able to conquer that. Let's talk about that a little bit. How much were you when you first started?
Wow, I didn't know that I will be asked how much I weigh. I don't want to tell how much I weigh, but I will.
Not now, but when you started.
I'll just say that I happily lost 30 pounds since December of last year. I was at my heaviest I had ever been in my life. And I think something to do with marriage goes along with that. You're like happy wife, happy life, and you put on an extra pound or two, or maybe 30.
Wow. Okay. Let's look at a picture. And there's a picture of you before and after, and that's pretty incredible. That was awesome. Now, was that really tough for you? Did you have to go to the gym? Did you fast? You know, take pills or shots? How'd you do it? That's all we have time for today. Please click that button and subscribe so that we can notify you the next time a video is released. I'm certified health coach Joseph Tapper. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.